This is CZ75 P-01 Omega, the day the trigger bar support spring died. Let's hit the range. Now I'm going to show you the video of the event as it happened. You'll notice that right off I can tell something happened with the trigger. Now at first I thought maybe just the slide didn't go into battery or something. Like, no, it went into battery, try to fire, trigger's dead. Eject the round, figure it's a hiccup, retry. First shot works, trigger doesn't reset. Now I eject the magazine, time to start a little troubleshooting, and I'll let myself do the talking.
Oh, I think we lost a spring in there. There you go.
Now I stopped the footage for this video, but if I would have kept it going, you would have heard me said a couple minutes later, I wonder if this spring did fall out of my gun. I'll have to review the footage. So here we are reviewing the footage. At half speed I can see it fall out of my magazine well. Here it is even slower. And there it is, you can see it fall in front of the High Sierra ammo. Now that spring sits underneath the trigger bar and puts upward pressure on it, which enables the double action mechanism to engage. Now it is one of the few springs I don't actually have on hand, though I did order one as soon as I got home. It's a simple $3 spring, so of course with shipping I bought a bunch of extra springs, so I got a bunch of spares for a bunch of other stuff. And when I'm replacing this and cleaning the gun, I'm just going to replace all the other springs, even the recoil spring, all the sear springs, the hammer spring. I'm just going to go to town replacing springs, so we're good to go. Now this is not an issue that I'm going to fault CZ for at all. I have easily a couple thousand rounds through this gun, maybe more. I don't know. I've had this gun for a few years. It's my zombie shoot gun, as you can probably tell by my little zombie grips on there. I shoot this gun, fairly often. Before this year, I actually shot this gun quite a bit. So really, it did need some springs replaced on it probably by now anyway, and it was due. And well, like anybody, I would wish it lasted longer and I could have replaced that before a failure. The part is so cheap and readily available that it's one of those, I would have all these on hand, especially if it's your carry gun. No matter your carry gun, have replacement parts because you are going to want to practice with it, and things will fail. Luckily for me, this is my zombie shoot gun, a target range gun, and not my quote carry gun, so I can afford to have it out of commission for a week while I wait for a spring. But luckily by next weekend it'll be back in business and we'll be shooting it again. And I'll definitely be looking forward to that. Well, I hope you found that video interesting, and as always, have a good day.